grateful morning.
Good morning. Oh, good morning.
Hey guys.
Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Yes, the beginning of a new week.
Yes, welcome to Holy Vibes Weekend Edition. Next Now Weekends, IBNX Radio. I'm your girl, Miss Caprice.
I'm Latoria G.
And I'm Taren, Symone. We all sound tired.
I know.
I think we're still getting used to being here back to back. I don't like it's what my body is anyway.
I don't know. I'm just tired.
I'm just tired. Yeah.
I'm just tired. Period. I think
I had a long night.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired.
You had a long night. What was going on, Taren?
I know.
We all know. What you out there being grown?
Where you went?
Well, I am grown.
Oh.
Somewhat, not all the way. I mean, I still be, having to call my mama and daddy for certain stuff. So I ain't gonna say I'm all the way grown, but my friend, her birthday is on Thanksgiving, so she celebrated her birthday tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, last night. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Okay.
we just, we did our thing. We had a great time. It was fun. I'm
Cool.
just
Good.
tired. I didn't really go to sleep till 4:00.
Okay. Doing what young people supposed to be doing.
I know, right?
Out there living your best.
I know. I want
trying.
that life sometimes. No, I had
you
that
don't.
life. No, you know what? That's why I was like, no, I had that life.
Yeah.
Because we used to club
Girl.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I don't even club for real like that.
Yeah, that was eons ago.
I used to club, and I was a dancer. Like I was never the type to be like standing on
Oh,
the wall.
yeah,
Like
me
I
too.
was the
Yeah.
type. I was out there on
Okay.
that floor.
All right, Latoria.
Okay.
Out on the floor. We love to see it.
Okay. But y'all, this is the day that the Lord has made.
Let us rejoice.
and be glad in it.
Amen.
So, of course, I have some church announcements. We're gonna talk about Kirk Franklin, DJ Luke Nasty.
Hey, don't.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
we gonna talk about it, y'all. We ain't gonna get too much.
Yeah, we ain't going. Right. Got China McClain talking about her work for the Lord coming up. What do you ladies have?
You know I'm keeping you in the now. So I got politics. I got all your news, y'all. I'm keeping you up on Biden asking us for money already. Like I'm trying to come to him with our student loans. And
Please,
and
Jesus.
he coming to me with a bill though. Like,
Biden, I'm gonna need you to fix it.
so I'm gonna keep y'all up on that. And y'all know I got the scriptures for you. I got the Lord's word as always.
All right.
Well, I'm coming with all the crazy stories that just got you like, woo child. So people still getting catfished out here, and people are finding organs in their kitchen, moving into new houses. So, it's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot.
You gonna hit us with that scripture, baby?
Yeah, y'all know it's scripture time, so I'm gonna give y'all something to reflect on before we go into our first break. So the scripture comes today from James chapter 1 through verses 2 to 4. And it's, dear brothers and sisters, when trouble of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing.
All right. I like that. There's because like I told y'all, I'm reading the Bible from beginning to end.
Okay.
That's so
And there's a YouTube channel. I can't remember the name right now, but it literally explains everything to you. Like
Really?
That's
from
awesome.
From Genesis to Revelation.
like they have different videos on their channel that explains each book in the Bible. So when I read a book and I finish, I go back to that YouTube channel just to
That's great.
So what I'm gonna need
Review.
you to do, when you remember that, can you please add it to the group chat?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I
that's
shall.
awesome. That
I
is
shall.
really
I
good.
shall.
I'm gonna need that.
I just wanted to share that
Thank
because
you.
know.
Because we all need it. I
Yeah,
need it.
just for like further explanation because
Yeah,
sometimes the scriptures be.
With
Girl,
the
all
where
the
art
time,
thou,
not
thou,
sometimes.
yeah.
Well,
I'm
see,
like,
I read mine on the Bible app, so I'm on the amplified version,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's more modernized.
That's one of my
looking at my
favorites.
baby children's Bible, like
Yeah, because
with the colors and stuff, with the pictures.
We
I
like-
do
we
something
love to see it.
similar. I'll read a explanation. So I'll like look up a scripture and then I'll go and like read it. Somebody's on YouTube explaining it, so that's
Yeah, I
easy.
need
I can
that.
go.
They'll
hear
explain
the
the whole
audible one.
book from whatever chapter that you're on. You just
Oh,
gotta
good.
type it in.
That's
Okay,
really
yeah.
great.
When you find that group chat.
I shall.
Hey,
All right, y'all. Well, we got more show coming up.
Yes, we
Y'all
do.
keep it locked.
keep it locked,
We about to
guys.
get into this first song break. Be blessed.
Symone,
Latoria G,
and Miss Caprice,
we're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
with segments like Giving You the Business and Whoop Child.
tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. You're still here with Latoria G. Next Now, Weekend Edition, Holy Vibes. Y'all know right now I got some keeping it in the now with you. So I'm giving you your politics And what they doing now? They always acting up. But first, I want to remind y'all to vote before I even get into that. If you're in Georgia or if you're in any states with runoffs, I know Georgia is a big one. I don't know if what other states have them going on. But remember that January 5th is the day to vote for the Senate runoff. So guys, go ahead and vote. However you vote. If you don't vote like me, that's fine, but just vote. That's all that matters. Just get your butt out there and do it, I guess.
That's all that matters.
But President Biden, y'all, is asking for money. He
From
ain't
who?
even in office, and he asking the common folks. He's asking
Not the common.
He's asking his grassroots supporters for money. So he says, here it is. The Trump administration refuses to sign this thing called the ascertainment letter. And I guess that letter kind of greenlights the coordination between the government and the incoming party. And it gives them the go-ahead to talk to each other, fill each other in on what's going on. And that's also supposed to give them financial aid to pay for the incoming party and pay for all these things to be done. So Trump is refusing to concede.
I'm so tired of him. Can somebody please just drag him out of the house?
That's what's
like Charles did Ellen.
Yes, baby, on the porch.
Y'all stop.
Please.
Did y'all see the Simpsons episode they had did it recently?
I don't watch them.
I never saw
Y'all
it.
don't. I like to watch it for the conspiracy series.
I don't. That's too. Mm-mm.
But they be right. But they actually did show a clip of Trump getting dragged out the White House.
Okay, we need that to happen expeditiously.
Look at you sounding like Tia.
Okay.
Go ahead, pull him out. And Charles was like, "Get out, Ellen."
Bring them out.
Ellen was
Bring
like,
them out.
"No."
Exactly.
Get out, leave.
Get them moving trucks out there. But yeah, the General Service Administration leader, Emily Murphy, she's being scrutinized. You know, she's with the Trump administration, but she is the one over it. And she's refusing to participate with Biden's party. So it's just causing a big mess. And I guess apparently he don't have money to pay his people to do the work.
So he asking us?
Don't ask me, baby.
Now that's where Twitter came in at. You know, Twitter is for the win all the time.
Okay.
That's what Twitter said. Twitter said, don't basically no. Why are you asking us?
Right.
So they said, you know,
All these rich people in the world.
That's
I
what
wanna
they
Don't ask us.
they were really
Child.
upset. They was like, all these rich people in the world, basically, we don't have money. We are in a pandemic. We waiting for you to pay our
Right.
student loans.
Come on, student loans.
We're in a panic.
You promised us things.
But,
And
okay, I ain't trying to get off subject, but can I talk about these student loans? 'Cause
Girl.
people come around and
Girl.
blow up buildings. And,
I want to get my degree back.
run planes into stuff. God bless. But can somebody just hit up Sally Mae and Navient like?
Girl, all the hackers in the they hacking everything. They stealing Bitcoin. They hacking everything. But you couldn't
the black web. Y'all tried to get into my Wells Fargo. I got $3.52.
Y'all barking up the wrong tree.
$3.52.
When I would have actually paid you a fee for deleting my student loan. You could have got more than my $3.50. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'll give you a %.
Just
you
take
ain't
it
hear that
away.
from me.
just throw it away.
I know. Like I want to get my degree back. I don't want it anymore. I changed my mind. I don't
Well,
need it.
no. I still want mine.
I ain't using it.
Work hard for that.
Right.
They can have it. I'll take the money.
I want my degrees.
I'll call it what it is. Just take it back.
Give me my stuff.
But here's some things like Twitter has some hilarious responses. Some people were like mad, but some people were like really funny with it. One person was like, "Didn't you raise $1 billion? Is it all gone? Will you be reimbursed once Trump stunts ends? Will you pay donors back?
Hello.
Do you take us for a fool?
Hello.
Come on."
Come on.
Let's see. Another one was, "Have you considered getting a roommate? Skipping the morning latte at the coffee shop.
Okay.
Getting a second job.
Right. Get frugal, Biden. Be frugal.
Cutting out the avocado toast for the sack lunch and peanut butter and jelly."
Oh my God. Who eats that? People that eat that, you're gross.
Exactly.
Mama, she called you gross.
Yep. Sorry, Mom.
They said putting on a
so
sweater
gross.
instead of turning on the heat. Like things like that.
What?
And another one was like, "Ask the 186 billionaires who funded your campaign instead of people who can't afford rent this month."
Thank you.
But you know,
You can barely afford to get groceries.
That's what people were
And you trying to
saying.
ask us for some donations, sir?
I think not.
You know, the people with the big money, they're not gonna pay because they taxes going up.
Right.
Whatever.
Man, they can afford.
You know what else?
They'd be all right.
You know what else is going up? My stress because I ain't got no money.
Okay, for real.
Jesus.
And I'm here. But anyway, in news about presidents making money. Okay. Former President Barack Obama is still getting them coins, y'all.
Duh.
I know, but recently his book, A Promised Land, recently sold 887,000 units. Come on.
Okay, POTUS.
Okay.
Exactly. Come on. Can we still call him President
Yes.
Obama?
Well, forever.
Be President
Be
Barack
president.
Obama.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna
In
start
my
calling
book.
him the GOAT in a minute. Like, I
Okay.
something like his name deserves some respect on that. Okay.
POTUS.
Okay, but yeah, these sales included like the first day sales, and he had a whole lot of pre-orders. And these were sales in the U.S. and Canada. The book was published by Crown, and that's an imprint of Penguin Random House. I guess maybe like the sister company or whatever, the baby company, however you want to call it. But this is just the first volume of his 2-part series, so he will have another volume coming out. And Barnes and Nobles, they're excited because, you know, book sales are slow. Barnes and Nobles they're barely holding on. You know, they're starting to add liquor and things to their repertoire. They are. They said they're gonna start selling liquor and more things like that to get people to come into Barnes and Noble. So, but they said that they anticipate.
They finna tear up all the books.
Imagine.
They finna tear up all the books.
Imagine going into Barnes and Nobles. You sober. You just coming to get a book, and you go in, and folks is just laid out in the children's section dead.
Hold on, I got a pun, y'all. It's literally the book club.
For real.
That was a good one. That was
Yes,
a good one.
guys. Yes,
That was
guys.
a good one.
I got that one.
I'm ready for that. Which location?
Okay.
I don't know, but I can't wait to see it. I would
Mimosa.
go. I would definitely go for that. But they expect that it's going to sell more than the Harry Potter Death, whatever that's called, Death Hollow, the one that came out in 2007.
Okay.
They expect that Obama sales would be the greatest book sales since 2007.
Okay, let me find out. I'm gonna have to go cop a book.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm kind of interested now.
Yeah,
And
I never copped Michelle's book.
I didn't. I need to get both.
I got
of
it
them.
for my mama for her birthday.
Okay, did she like it?
I don't know, because my uncle got all the siblings the same book too, so she got it twice. I don't know if she read it.
Did you get her the Bible story? My mama got me the Bible story.
No.
It was pretty good, except that it's on CDs, and I'm like, Mama, nobody do CDs no more.
Don't do that.
Don't do mama.
Folks
Don't-
do CDs.
Don't do
They
mama.
it's really like, it's a dying art, guys.
I mean,
But-
it is, but
I wonder if they're going to transfer it to like MP3 downloads if they haven't already done it. But it was pretty interesting, the ones that I did get to hear. But I'm like, CDs kind of going out of style, but
They are.
it was interesting.
becoming obsolete.
But that's my keeping you in the now, y'all. So next hour, I'm going to be talking about it. So just stay tuned, and we got some church
I got
announcements
some
right
church
now.
announcements, so we're going to keep in tune with these little politics here.
Okay.
Yeah. There is an evangelical pastor
Oh, Lord.
that is claiming people in heaven are crying over voter fraud.
Has he seen the people in heaven? I ain't never seen the people in heaven.
So Pastor George Pearson claims that people in heaven are crying about voter fraud in 2020. He's saying the angels have been dispatched.
Him and Paula.
Right, okay, so not only are the voters crying out, not only are we raising our voices over this corruption about voter fraud and the ballots, but the people in heaven are doing the same thing.
I mean, it could be true, but
My thing is,
I feel like folks in heaven really don't care
don't
what's
give a
going
dang,
on.
because God,
What's going on down
God
here?
is still on the throne.
You took the words out my mouth. Ooh.
Like, what is this?
You took the words out my
And
mouth,
plus,
like for real.
People act like God is only God over America.
No.
America is such a small fraction.
It's the ghetto.
Like, there's
Earth.
a whole world,
Earth
and they
is the ghetto
think heaven is
galaxy.
consumed with the United States, the whole world. But they got to take time out for our shenanigans, basically.
It's sad.
Selfish.
It's they really
very
full of
sad.
themselves. Like, quit
Very.
playing with Jesus.
Very, very sad. So, y'all ran across this story, and I don't know how old it is, but I was kind of disturbed.
Okay.
So, there was a pastor in South Africa He convinced 600 black women
No, he
to
didn't.
commit suicide.
You know what that sound like?
Jim Jones.
Jim
Jones.
The juice.
Right, but I don't know if this is Jim Jones. Like, I don't know if this is Jim Jones. This was like in it was called like the Jonestown cult.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
it.
him.
Yeah.
It's Jim Jones.
Yeah, that was him.
Okay, well, I'm disturbed because I'm like, why is this story popping up? I'm like, is something new about to come on? But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was like this, like I'm afraid. Like,
Yeah,
they
he
found
started-
918 dead bodies laying face down.
Mm-hmm.
They said that most of them were women, like black women. 800 of those were
A lot of them follow him.
were black women. So it was like he moved into it was Jim Jones. It was Jim Jones.
Yeah, this happened a while ago.
That happened
in
a while ago.
78.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't even know. It just
Yeah.
popped up and I was completely disturbed. I was
Girl.
like,
I think he started off in, I want to say it was Indiana.
No, don't do us.
I think it was.
It was Ohio or Michigan. It wasn't Indiana, guys.
girl, it was one of them Midwest
No,
rules.
I want to say it was Indiana. He started off in Indiana and then he created this whole town somewhere
did.
in the islands, and people left and went there. And
That is creepy.
when people were coming to the island to confront him about it,
Mm-hmm.
he was not going for it, and that's when he got.
he was like, I'm gonna kill all of you
Yeah.
folks. Okay,
Yeah,
Not
you-
really. I think the way he worded it, he was trying to say that. I don't remember.
It's
I
time
had
to go
I had to
back.
I
write.
don't know.
I had to
We
watch
gonna
a whole documentary
I did
for
too.
class.
I watched it too. It was
I'm
more
freaked
like
out.
he was
Like,
trying to go
legit
to. It's
freaked
time to
out.
go to heaven. They coming to get us. They trying to take away our religion. It was very. He got them in like a
and you can
mind
hear it
controlled
in the,
environment.
and they have like recordings of him. You can hear the people in the background screaming.
I'm done.
He started forcing people to drink it. Like he had like some people with guns, and he started forcing people to drink.
Okay, well,
Kool-Aid.
we ain't gonna let that happen
That's that cray
no
cray.
more. And you know who else is not here for it?
Who?
China McClain. So I don't know if Daddy's little girl,
Yeah.
the
China.
little one, you know, Disney star.
She was like, "Why you telling my business?"
So China said that Black Lightning. I never saw that show.
I
So-
love Black Girl. That
So-
is the show.
Okay, so apparently Black Lightning is coming to an end.
No.
This season
Oh,
4.
you're
This
right.
is the last season for Black Light. I'm about to say Black Panther. For Black Lightning.
So have you watched it?
Leave me alone. I did not watch it.
I just had to ask. Wakanda forever.
But China said that before they even announced that this was going to be the last season, she already kind of started removing herself slowly away from the show. She was like, she's been in every single episode, you know, seasons 1 through 3. You will see her sporadically throughout season 4. But she was like, right now she wants to do God's work. She was like,
Okay.
moving forward, if it's not God's work, she's not. And she was very emotional. She was like, if it's not God's work, she's not going to do it.
But her acting is God's like that's
Well,
I
but
guess,
that's
you
what
know,
she said.
yeah.
She said God put her in a position to, you know, to have the life that she has. But what she wants to do, she said she doesn't care if she's in Timbuktu down to her last dime.
Mm-hmm.
If it's helping people in Timbuktu, you know what I'm saying? If it's doing the will of God to, you know, to bring people together, to help them. She was like, with everything going on in the world, she just feels that it's time for her to, you know, just kind of move along and just only do the work of God. So, China.
I mean, I
Hey.
get it, but to me, it's like God gives everybody different gifts, and you being broke ain't helping nobody in Timbuktu. Because how you like people can.
Well,
feed
I mean,
people.
China, I'm pretty sure China got a long coin.
Right.
But you know, but
Daddy's
hey,
little girl still plays.
I mean, it does, but I mean,
She get
you
paid
can't
for that every
put
time.
money on everything.
I know,
you know, money
but-
is not. I mean, it makes
I
for a
get it,
very
but
comfortable
I-
life.
I think it-
but something in your spirit is more
Yeah.
than money can buy.
And,
Like,
and
you know what
maybe
I'm
she
saying?
feels led to do that, but I don't think that her work is not God's. That's one thing. Is like I don't think her work is not God work. Maybe God's calling you to do something else, but your acting is also God's work because He gave you that ability. So He gave you that
Well,
platform.
maybe she'll be doing some spiritual,
so.
some spiritual acting or
Well,
something. I don't know.
I don't think. I mean, it could possibly be that she's not saying that acting isn't God's work.
Right.
Just like Black Lightning, it's time for her to move
Right.
on from there now.
I mean, that's fine too.
So, I mean, she didn't necessarily say what it was, but she was just like, from here on out is God's work.
Okay.
So,
hats off.
Congrats to China for, being stand up about what she wants. Like, she's at an age and this is what she wants to do. So, kudos to her and, peace and blessings for whatever's next in her career. But we are going to take a quick break. Keep it locked. Next hour, y'all, I got more church announcements. We're going to talk about DJ Luke Nasty, dating in the church, and a few other good things. Y'all keep it locked. ATL's Next 100, Next Now Weekend.
Just pray. hop and R&B. Number one station for hip hop and R&B. You know what the deal is. ATL's Next 100.
Alrighty, we are back. It's 10:44 a.m. on Next Now Weekends, ATL Next 100, and I'm bringing you the Woo Child. Ooh, my voice, that was ugly. But, I'm always coming with the crazy stories, them stories that just make your face go like, So, first story is a woman was left freaked out by an organ found in her kitchen after moving into a new house. A woman was shocked to discover the previous tenants had left a rather disturbing item in the jar in the kitchen. This is exactly what happened to one woman after getting her keys to her new place and starting to unpack her belongings. Catherine Gatson from Glasgow. I don't know where that's at, but yes. Catherine went into her kitchen. She found a jar, finding I watch Grey's, so I should know how to say this. An aortic valve in formaldehyde. I don't know what that is, but it's the F word. But they found in a little cup that that they make you when you go to the doctor and you pee in it or whatever. Found a little aortic valve in the cabinet, and she was like,
"It was in formaldehyde."
That's nasty.
Dang, how you?
I'm just thinking about dead people.
But that was it. Okay. I think that's the word. It's spelled FORMALDEHYDE.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. That's what Miss Catherine found. It looks like she found it in the sofa.
That's in the sofa.
People left their sofa out?
I guess so.
That's why you don't keep people furniture.
Exactly.
They probably got bed bugs
and they found a whole bunch of other stuff. They found under the staircase like 8 shoes, animal skulls, gun barrels.
Okay, what?
So
and they still saying that?
I don't think so. I will hope not. But that just goes to show that y'all, when y'all move into y'all new house,
clean up.
Find somebody to inspect it or something, because that's gross.
Yeah, like recently when I was selling my house, they went up in the attic during the inspection. And
what you got in there?
I have never been in the attic since I lived in there, so I was like, if it was something dead in there, I wouldn't even know, because I've never went in my attic.
Oh yeah. When we had moved out of my mom's house, she was like, we got to go up to the attic and get. I said, Mom, we can keep whatever's up there.
Okay.
Because I'm not going up there, and neither are any of my friends. Because she's all the way in South Carolina. She's like, ask your friends. Mom, no, we're not going up there. Sorry. They're just going to have to keep it. Whoever buy it, they can figure out what, if it's a squirrel or raccoon up there, they're just going to have to stay. But, that's crazy. So let's move on. A man was catfished by a woman that he fell in love with her sister after she used her sister's photos. So, one woman says she got the shock of her life after discovering that her sister had been using her photos to catfish a man. And in the most unlikely set of circumstances ever, she claims that she is now set to marry him after they grew closer following the initial shock.
People are still getting catfished.
People are still getting catfished.
I don't even know how.
I mean, there is Zoom. There is
everything.
There is FaceTime and Google Duo. Like,
they are mutual friends. There's things like all these things. Like, what?
The lady actually shared her story on Reddit. The story is called "Am I the explicit word form?" And she claimed that 4 years ago, my sister Izzy was catfishing a guy, James, with my pictures. So if you got any sisters out there.
Me and my sisters don't look nothing alike.
No,
so
I don't.
That's the point. They don't care. It's catfish.
I can't. I just can't.
But, that's crazy. If you out there and you're dating online, try to, set up sometimes, talk on FaceTime, talk on the phone, really figure out who these people is. I don't understand why people are still getting catfish. I mean, it's 2020. Please grow up. Okay. So lastly, this restaurant in Atlanta makes you sign a waiver to eat their spiciest chicken. Yes, I want to go. And I've had like, it's called Joella's Hot Chicken.
And I'm about to look it up.
Yeah,
where is
Joella's
it?
Hot Chicken.
Joella.
It's based out of Louisville, Kentucky, but they do have some locations here in Atlanta. And they not playing around with they spices and stuff. If It says the word hot is in their title. So just in case you don't believe them when they say hot, you
there's
have
a few locations.
You have to sign a waiver to eat their spiciest sauce, which is fire in the hole.
Oh my God.
And you will have fire in the
I know.
hole.
I was just gonna say. I bet you.
Yes.
You gonna
But
need
I
that
heard-
bidet.
on fire.
You gonna need that bidet we was talking about yesterday because.
Oh yes, the cheap bidet.
Yes.
Yes. But I heard it was I heard it's pretty good as far as just Joella's in general. I heard it's pretty good. They have these little like cobbler things that come in like a little jar, and those are good. I've had that, but I haven't had any chicken. So if y'all want to go and sign the waiver at Joella's to get the fire in the hole, all those people that got them spicy tongues, go ahead and hit up Joella's Hot Chicken.
And you have
in
3
Atlanta.
locations.
Yeah, we got 3 locations.
Woodstock, Kennesaw, and there's one in Atlanta called.
I was about to say it's one in Cobb.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's by
So
me.
yeah, y'all go ahead and try it out. Yes. Okay. And that's my big.
Okay.
That's our bit.
That's my big.
So is it trivia time? Y'all?
Yes.
It's trivia time.
Oh Lord, it's time for the trivia.
Come on. I'm winning today.
Yeah, I mean we're doing the age game today, y'all.
Oh God, I probably.
Y'all doing the age game, y'all. I went all
Okay.
out. I went all out yesterday. Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
But we doing the age game, guys, and oh yeah, R.I.P. to Alex Trebek still got my heart.
I got you.
Jeopardy will never be the same.
Please hire Miss Caprice.
Me and LeVar Burton finna be the new hosts. Who? LeVar Reading Rainbow.
Oh, is he gonna be the host for real?
I saw he was a contender. So,
Has he had a job since Reading Rainbow?
baby, that is Kunta, okay?
I know
this
he was
man
Kunta
works.
Kinte. He Toby Master.
What?
Toby Master.
Yeah.
You
For
didn't know
real?
that was Kunta?
Oh my God, that is Kunta Kinte.
It is.
I never noticed. Shout out to dude. That man got range.
Okay.
How you go from Reading Rainbow to what's your name? Kunta. Kunta Kinte.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Toby
name is
Master. I'm Toby Master.
Yeah.
He was going for it. He was
Okay.
getting beat, but
Oh,
I digress.
Kunta.
All right, we ready.
Dang.
Okay.
I gotta watch Roots now.
Speaking of roots, Bobby Jones been in this gospel game for a long
Child, you ain't lying.
time.
Bobby Jones gospel girl used to come on every Sunday morning on BET.
Oh yeah, you right.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How old is he? 78.
Baby, Bobby is a good 85.
Sure. I'm gonna give him 78.
Okay, and then today we're doing whoever's the closest gonna win.
Okay, I was
Last
just about to
time-
say, we should
last
do
time
that.
y'all got on me.
Okay.
We should do that round.
So Bobby Jones is 81.
I was over.
So I won. I was close.
Yeah, but yeah. So he's
Okay.
yeah, he
Okay.
was born
We gonna
September 18. I mean, yeah, is it? That's not 1839. That can't be.
1939.
I wrote that down wrong. He was not born in slave times, y'all.
Was he?
No.
I mean,
Bobby.
Bobby.
dang.
But
Bobby.
in 1939. But Taren got that one.
She did.
She got that one.
We're going to let her be.
Give her flowers. Okay.
I just want to thank the little people.
Okay, what's up?
Miss Erica Campbell.
Okay.
One of our favorites. She loved to come with the controversy. How old do y'all think Miss Erica Campbell is?
45. 47.
I was going to say 47.
Stop
45.
it.
I was
45.
going to say 47.
She is 48. So you got that one. Her birthday's actually April 29th, 1972. So she's a Taurus.
Okay,
She
she
seems like a Taurus. She give me Taurus vibes.
she was almost Aries. She was just a
Taurus.
week off.
Taurus girl.
Okay.
Okay, and we got Mr. Ernest Pugh. His birthday's actually tomorrow.
Okay.
On November 23rd.
You know Ernest, Rain. Yeah, I can hear the song in my head. But I know
I know who
Ernest.
he is,
Ernest
but I
got
don't
a
know
new
what he
book
sang.
coming out too. Come on,
Yeah.
Ernest with the new book.
Still confused.
Ernest is 50.
I don't know who Ernest is. Hold on.
Don't look at his age, Taryn.
I'm not,
Let me
but
see
y'all.
what he sing. Let me see if I can think the age.
Okay.
You said Rain. The only Rain song I know is with William Murphy.
Oh yeah. Child, I can hear Ernest Pugh. We'll find you one.
Can I pass? Can we get another one? Somebody I know. Kirk Franklin.
We did him already.
We did.
Did we? I thought we just did his birthday.
Who else y'all know?
57. I'ma just guess. 57. Ernest. Whoever Ernest is.
How old is Ernest?
He is 48. Oh, did you even guess?
I did. I said 50 and I was over.
Okay, he 48. Y'all both over. Y'all ain't none of y'all got that.
I'm sorry, Ernie.
So y'all just gonna be tied.
Okay.
Whatever. That was whack.
Damn.
That was cool.
So he's 48. He'll be 49 tomorrow though.
Okay.
The ages, I just can't.
Okay, we'll take
It's
that.
so
We'll
hard.
take
It
the
is hard. It is hard.
I know. I'm gonna start cheating. If you're gonna do the age game, I'm finna look up all the gospel artists.
All of them.
I gotta find some gospel facts so that I can give y'all some
That's
gospel
fine.
trivia facts.
That would be nice.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess this concludes our
That's the trivia, y'all.
All right, so
we
we
got some music.
Yeah, we about to go into another music break. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. It's 10:54 a.m. You're tuned into IBNX Radio on ATL. Oh, messed up, but y'all already know where we at. ATL Next 100. Stay tuned.
I can hear her.
Like they're defeated, too weak to stand back up and fight. For the one still running, he is waiting like a father with arms open wide. Won't you lift your eyes from the ground? Heaven is calling out. Come and see where true love is found. If you're looking for freedom, looking for a breakthrough, looking for somebody who knows every pain that you hold and the things that you're going through. If you got a heart broken into pieces, if you need a healer, savior, a miracle maker, then you don't have to look no further than Jesus. Look no further than Jesus. For the ones who feel they've been rejected, for the ones who hang their heads in shame, won't you lift your eyes from you down? The cross is calling out with power that can turn your life around. If you're looking for freedom, looking for a breakthrough, looking for somebody who knows every pain that you hold and the things that you're going through.
grateful for all the Lord has done in my life. For seeing me faithful, for changing my heart and making everything right. His mercy and power, His name is worthy of my praise. Knowing this, I still can't understand why I still go astray. Maybe I'm not in my word enough. Maybe I just need to pray. Preaching and teaching, I've heard enough. Just need to change my ways. Yeah. Lord, it's not that I don't hurt enough. Lord God, it breaks me down. All that I have left to offer from all the tears streaming down in a broken spirit. Contrite heart, broken spirit, broken in a contrite heart, broken spirit, contrite heart, broken spirit, broken in a contrite heart. Can I ask the question? Is this how it's supposed to be? My makeup and nature automatically separates you from me. I refuse to go a single day without you in my life. I promise, I mean it, but I still feel full of everything that ain't right. And maybe I'm not in my head. Maybe I just need to pray, yeah. Preaching and teaching, I've heard enough. Just need to change my way, yeah. Oh, cause Lord God, it breaks me down, all the tears streaming down in the broken spirit, and the contrite heart. Broken spirit, broken in a contrite heart, yeah. Broken spirit, contrite heart. Oh, broken spirit, broken in a contrite heart. Broken spirit, yeah. Contrite heart. Oh, a broken spirit, broken in a contrite heart. Contrite, broken spirit. Oh, in a contrite heart. A broken spirit, broken in a contrite heart. In my Memphis, I was baptized in fire. Watched it happen. Oh, Lord, do it again. Lord, do it again. Baptize me again. Oh, Lord, touch it again. Lord, touch it again. Because I know what you can do with a broken spirit and a contrite heart. Broken spirit, contrite heart. Lord, I'm so sorry for the way I am. It breaks my spirit, breaks my heart. But you can fix me, you can make me better. You can take me and make me know. Broken spirit, contrite heart. Next 100. Stand up. Get it pop right now. Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
Number one station for hip hop and R&B. You know what the deal is.
ATL's Next 100.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the top of the hour on ATL's Next 100, Next Now Weekends. Y'all, it's been a little bit of controversy going on in the gospel and the secular world. There is, Kirk Franklin is not happy. There has been a remix of Melodies from Heaven. Y'all remember the song Melodies from Heaven? Okay.
That song in my backyard.
Yes, ma'am. So apparently DJ Luke Nasty has took it upon himself to make a little sample of that. Let's see if we got a little taste of this bop. Let's hear it.
I'm about to make it rain.
Okay.
right then.
That was it.
That's what we gonna get from DJ Luke Nasty then.
Right.
All right then.
So,
first of all, why? I just don't understand.
So,
melodies.
Yes. So DJ Luke Nasty is a little bit in his feelings because he says he feels disrespected. That his remix has been removed from all media platforms.
I mean, duh. First of all,
he says he was paying homage. So he said,
paying homage to who?
He said SoundCloud. I thought y'all was gang. SoundCloud removed it. Kirk Franklin said that would be a negative.
Yeah.
They have taken his melodies. His melodies remix down. Kirk said, I did not approve this. He said his version is the only one.
Thank you. There is no remix of melodies from him.
Not that kind anyway.
Exactly.
Baby, well, DJ Luke Nasty is a little in his feelings because he said y'all be at the brunches with the never would I
and when that happens,
that's a bop.
No.
But the thing is, maybe I'm finna call him Warren Sapp. What's that man's name?
Marvin Sapp. Ain't there a Warren Sapp though?
It is. I think he played football.
Wow.
But
okay.
Maybe Marvin. Maybe Marvin. Approved his Never Would Have Made It remix. But I mean, I don't want to bop to that either.
Yeah, like, when they play it at the brunch or whenever I go to brunch on a Sunday and they try to, play, gospel music, I'll be like, this doesn't feel right. I have mimosa in my hand.
Jesus did turn water into wine, so
I understand that, but it just still doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna just put this down. Maybe I'll sip on the water while this plays.
Look, he turned that water into wine, so I'm drinking the water and the mimosas.
Interchangeable.
Okay.
Switch.
So I don't know where this is going to go, Luke Nasty, but there was no copyright. Twitter took it down, SoundCloud took it down, and Kirk said it's going to be a negative.
And Luke Nasty, his wife is a lawyer, I think. I don't know if he's still married to her, but I know years ago he married. She was beautiful, but he was married a lawyer, so maybe she gonna get involved in.
Luke Nasty?
Yeah, he ended up marrying a lawyer. She was handling like all his paperwork and different things, and he was talking about how he was glad he found her. She was beautiful.
Hold on, are you talking about?
I'm pretty
not
sure.
Uncle Luke.
Right, not Uncle Luke.
That's Uncle Luke.
Yeah.
Like, don't start getting
okay.
Yeah, he ain't talking about
Doodle
that
Brown
Luke.
and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a different.
This a whole different person. This a whole different person.
Call off your handlers. This another one.
He's a whole different dude. He's DJ Luke Nasty.
Yes.
So how you gonna steal Uncle Luke name for the one? He just like to steal.
Sample King. I'm gonna
call him Summer Walker. That's what I'm gonna call him.
What we're not going to do is come for Summer. I've already told you this.
Let's leave Summer out of it.
Right. Thank you.
I knew you was gonna say something.
You know I was. Why y'all always? It's either Summer or Chris Brown. Y'all be trying to come for my people.
Well, okay. Well, I guess they different. Yeah. So Uncle Luke married the lawyer. Well, maybe she might help. She might.
Like they got your names are similar. Help us.
Just help us out, please. All right. So let me get Pastor Keon off. Pastor Keon Henderson is speaking on dating in the church. So he said, dating, we should not pick our mates like accessories. He said, our partners should not be like shoes or earrings or a handbag or something like that, to make us look good, to enhance us.
Okay.
Because, everybody is not the same, and sometimes you need something off to balance you out.
Yeah.
So, what's y'all take on that? Like,
I mean, I'm a trophy, but don't treat me like a trophy, y'all.
Gotta love her.
Period.
My husband know it. No, but I agree though. Like, I think you do have to look at dating different, especially if you're in the church. Like, if you're not in the church, then I mean, you should look at it like this. But to each their own. But this kind of like marriage is, it's kind of like an assignment. It's like a mission. Are y'all going the same place? Like, you got to ask somebody, like, what's my assignment? And what's this person going to bring to my assignment? And also, what am I going to add to their assignment? So if y'all assignments, you know, y'all both have two different assignments, but if they go together and y'all can both help each other get there and it works, then that works, because looks going to change. Because, honey, my husband been with me since I was 15.
Right.
So looks have definitely changed. Like, we ain't the same people now at all, you know. He seen me pre-baby. Right. Okay, these things dropped. Okay. Everything. 4 kids later, things are not the same as when you met me.
Absolutely. Well, one of our top fans, David Burns, was asking who said that. David, it was Pastor Keon Henderson. And he was just having, like a online conversation about dating in the church or whatever. So he was like, do not look at your mates as accessories, which I can.
Yeah, I can
agree with that.
Yeah. Even though I'm a Birkin, it's okay.
All right, Birkin.
I'm a Louis.
I don't know what I am.
You're a classic over there.
Hey, it is what it is. Then there was the conversation of, would you convert to a different church denomination for your marriage?
Me and my husband talk about, because everybody think my husband's a Muslim. Mm-hmm. He looks like he has a beard and everything, and he is non-denominational.
I won't see him, because first he looked like Drake.
Right.
Now
I told you before the beard, he looked more like Drake. Now my kids say he looked like
he
looked like they say he looked like if DJ Khaled and Drake had a baby. My husband.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I gotta show you
wait.
Okay,
DJ Khaled and Drake had a baby.
These
are two men.
I'm just saying, like, if you did a mashup of their faces,
right? Okay.
He embodies like both of them together now. But he does look. No, he got a little belly though.
Okay, all right. Skinny. So that's where DJ Khaled comes in.
Let's switch back.
I'm sorry.
All right, the conversation went way left. Let's talk about what we're talking about.
Okay, girl, bring us back, girl.
All right, would you convert to a different church denomination?
Well, I told him no, because he was leaning. He really likes the Muslim religion, but I was like, God did not create. I just know God didn't create me for that. It's just, I know who God created me to be, and that's not who He created me to be. He created me to be non-denominational, or maybe lean more towards Christianity, and and I just don't embody some of those things. Some of those values just don't go with who I am, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. At first I said no, but I think it would just determine on what denomination it is and just the history behind it. If I don't really know too much about it and they have values that I can't follow by, then no, I'm not going to convert.
I'm going to say no. Only because my beliefs are my beliefs and yours are yours. Mm-hmm. And I feel that it's nothing, we can share, you know what I'm saying? We can share our beliefs with one another. Like, it's 4 Sundays in a month, sometimes 5. Mm-hmm. Maybe I can go to your church one Sunday. Maybe you can come to my church one Sunday, and then the other Sundays we go, we go where we go. We worship where we worship. But I'm not going to say that I'm going to completely give up what I know just to be with you or just to make you happy. And I wouldn't want you to do the same, because if this is something that, unless you want to, but just for me to say I'm going to not be a Baptist so that I can be a Methodist or a Jew or whatever it is, a Catholic or whatever, like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
like,
in the Bible.
I don't mind going to your church and seeing what you experience. Like, I don't mind doing that, but I'm not going to convert unless I just feel it deep down in my soul.
Yeah. And the Bible will say be equally yoked, and that's why they be like, to avoid those issues, find somebody who you equally yoke with from the start.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, these wall kids. Don't start.
They be cutting. I ain't gonna do the theme song.
They ain't even cutting up this week. Although little Derek, whatever the name, baby, he out here. Daryl Walls, he was out here giving Zaddy vibes, like at the gym.
Was he?
He was.
And you told me I couldn't sing the song.
No, I'm just saying he was giving Sadie vibes. But the sister, Miss Rhea, she said that with everything that's going on in the world right now, Jesus music, they need to make a "We Are the World" type song.
Don't you?
So she was saying, I guess like politics, the pandemic, just everything that's been going on. Like, remember in the 80s, like, We Are the World was it. Everybody from every genre came together.
We'll come together and make
and just made like a, just like, let's bring peace and positivity.
I like the idea. Let's do it.
I do too.
But wasn't Michael Jackson on the first one?
Well, she didn't say that. She didn't say Michael Jackson. She said maybe she wants the church folks to come together.
Okay.
So all the church folks is like, hey, let's get on the Zoom and do our part and let's make it happen. So if it should come to pass, I'm here for it. I am definitely here for
We Are the
World.
But we not
Jesus
the world.
edition.
Jesus said in the Bible, it said we ain't the world. He said we are in the world, but we are not of the world.
I mean, but hey, we are the world.
I mean, I get it.
I'm not. I ain't taking a little. Look, you take it.
I just don't like it.
Right.
I don't like it because
it's just a song.
Because it's Michael Jackson was on. Don't touch nothing that Michael Jackson.
They didn't say they were remixing "We Are the
Yeah.
World." They said they need a "We
song
Are the World" type.
Okay, if it's a type song that's not
Yes,
that's not
they
a
didn't say they
sample.
were doing "We Are the World."
I'm with it. If it's not a sample, I'm with it.
Yes, they need a "We Are the World" type song. So,
I mean, why don't they just remake the song, sing it over again? Like people done it every other year.
they have. They done.
Well, not every other year, but I feel like I remember them always doing a different version of "We Are the World." Like they always, one year they have I remember one time they did a "We Are the World" when all that stuff was going on in Haiti, and then they did another one a couple years after.
I don't know. I think on that part, I probably have to agree with Tori. Leave "We Are the World" where it is, and just do another type song to for what it is. But
I like the song.
I mean, I do too.
I like it too.
I say remix it, put some new folks on there. Let me hear Summer.
If we remixing stuff, I would say put Summer on it. She can remix some stuff.
Don't you say nothing about no daggone samples.
Oh my goodness, y'all! I cannot.
Don't say nothing no more.
But like Taren said, that's my bit.
That's my bit.
Those are my church announcements, y'all. So look, we are about to take it to another song break, and after that, who's coming back?
Me, because we like to express gratitude here on Next Now Weekends.
Grateful.
Yes.
Everything about you looks like you defeated. Came here with a Bible, but I can tell you ain't read it. And you're full of complaints. I can think of 10 reasons that you should give him praise. Here's a good one, you're still breathing. Everything you're going through, my God's gonna fix it for you. But you got to be willing to do the things he wants you to do. He wants you to lift your hands. He wants you to move your feet. He wants to see you dance. He wants to hear you sing. So when your back's against the wall, you gotta bring your praise. When your family's in trouble, you gotta bring your praise. When you step up on your job, you gotta bring your praise. When you're up against the devil, you gotta bring your praise. When you're about to go to war, you gotta bring your praise. When you gotta fight them all, you gotta bring your praise. Before you go to battle, you gotta bring your praise. You gotta bring your praise. You gotta bring your praise. Come on, church, now let me invite you into the praise party. I'm here to recruit you into the praise party. There's nothing in your closet better than a praise song. I can tell you wanna holler. I can see the praise on you. Everything you're going through, my God's gonna fix it for you. But you got to be willing to do the things he wants you to do. He wants you to lift your hands. He wants you to move your feet. He wants to see you dance. He wants to hear you sing. Amazing, but he wants you to praise him. He can do anything, but he wants you to praise
Powered by IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
The station I listen to 24/7.
ATL's Next 100.
Next
100.
What's poppin', family? It's your homegirl, Taren Symone.
Latoria G.
And Miss Caprice.
We're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
With segments like Giving You the Business and Whoop Child.
Tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
All right, and we are back. Tuned in. It's 21 minutes after the hour. It's your girl Taren Symone, and you're listening to Next Now Weekends on NTL Next 100. And of course, we love to express gratitude here every day, all day. So of course, you know, I like for us to go around the room and express our gratitude for today. Who's going first? I went first yesterday.
I'll go. Okay.
Don't be shy.
Okay, I gotta be grateful for something else again today. Okay, what am I grateful for?
Yes, be grateful every day.
I'm grateful. It's just picking out what you're grateful for.
It can be something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can literally be like, I'm grateful for this pen that I'm using because it writes so nice, and I love it.
Okay, I am grateful for music.
Okay.
I do. I'm grateful for music. That it's actually, why I'm here. If it wasn't for music, I wouldn't be right here on the radio show. And it's just, you love music. It just gets you through so many times, and it's just so important to me specifically. I love music. So I'm grateful for music and all the artists that bring it. So, yep. I got a good one.
You do.
Right. Mr.
Mine's gonna
Breeze.
be real childish. I am grateful for Candy Crush.
Okay.
I am
Come
Candy.
through, Candy Crush.
I play Candy Crush. It kind of takes me away from everything that's going on. So that's my little, you know what? I'm about to just zone out and play Candy Crush until all my lives are gone. Thank you, Candy Crush.
I can't get into Candy Crush. That's just one game I could never play.
Yeah, I'm like on level 3,000
Wow.
something,
Are
almost
there-
to 4,000.
Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it.
I never got that far.
Yeah, I didn't even know it went that far. Well, okay. Shout out to Candy Crush. Shout out to
Candy Crush.
music. I feel like I said this before, but I'm grateful for YouTube because YouTube really just teaches you everything. Like, literally, if you have to figure out how to fix something or you want to know how to do whatever, you go on YouTube, type in how to, blah, 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 and it's going to pop up. So I'm very grateful for YouTube because it taught me last night how to start my fire in my fireplace. So
Fireplace?
Yes.
Fancy.
Mhm.
Fancy.
So, shout out to YouTube.
YouTube University.
YouTube, YU. Quinton, do you have anything grateful today?
Yes, this week I'm grateful for God
Amen.
for giving me
Always.
the strength to make it through my day job. I don't know if I told you guys before on the show, but I do apartment maintenance during the day, Monday through Friday. But this week I just so happen to be the take on call for emergencies, and getting into this cold season, it's been a little difficult with all these furnaces and heat problems and all that stuff. And yesterday, it was one of the tougher days. I had some very difficult residents. I don't know if y'all could imagine, but just working with somebody, doing apartment maintenance, something being messed up, some people can get out of character, and you just got to keep your cool, being a representative of your employer, and things like that. So I'm just grateful that God gave me the strength to not lose my job yesterday because I was on my way.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Professional.
Yes, sir.
That boy be working hard.
That's good. Like you
Very
can
good.
maintenance and fix furnaces and all. That's good.
Cause I'd be like, y'all gonna stay cold
Man.
until spring come back around. How about that?
Dang, that's a long time.
Act right.
Better get a lot of quilts.
Turn on that oven.
Yep.
Right. And open that thing up.
Act like you know.
And get warm. Dang, them used to be hard times. Oh, we ain't got to get into it. But that was wonderful, everybody. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and go with our daily positive affirmation. For today, it will be, I want. It's an excellent way to attract happiness in my life. Again, I will repeat again. I want. It's an excellent way to attract happiness in my life. So, a lot of ways that you can, the law of attraction says that your thoughts and the words that you speak, and it also says that in the Bible that, your thoughts and your tongue is a powerful thing. So changing the way that you speak could bring upon, different energies. So instead of saying, for example, you know how some people say, I can't wait for blah, 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 blah. If you switch and say, I am so ready, then it works so better. Okay. So that's positive affirmation for today. And of course, we're going to get into some ways on how we can express some gratitude this week. Okay. So the first one, journal your blessings. Yes. Take a few moments each night before bed to write down the things you appreciated throughout the day or throughout the week. It can be a wonderful way to reflect how far you come over the years. Another one, be a support system. When people are in need, step up to be the go-to person they can rely on for support regardless of your differences. Now, don't forget to take time out for yourself, but take some time out to help people that are in need, whether it's somebody you know or somebody that you just met. Another one, share your talents. If you're good at something, money management, you know how to clean floors, or you know how to groom dogs, whatever your talent is, share that talent because somebody might need it. Somebody out there needs your whiz. So go ahead and let these people know what you're doing. And I'm gonna give you two more. Perform a random act of kindness. Kindness is still very much appreciated in the world today. So perform a random kindness for those you love or a total stranger without looking for any praise or anything. So if you want to go out there and buy a homeless person some lunch, if you want to go and buy your friend lunches, the office, do whatever you want to do to perform that random act of kindness. And of course, this is something that we're all familiar with, paying it forward. So if you order something,
at the drive-thru.
Yeah, at the drive-thru, or you getting you a coffee before work at Starbucks. Just go ahead and say, I'm gonna pay for the person that's behind me, or just. I've never done it, but I think I'm gonna do that this week. I'm gonna pay it forward. Hopefully, no, I ain't gonna say that. But yes, those are our ways to express gratitude this week, and that was our positive affirmation. So, like I said, we always love to express gratitude here. So,
I like that.
Take heed.
Yeah, I like that, especially to share your talents. Like I think I tell my daughter that all the time, to share her talents, because she's a talented artist, but it's like she never wants to help out. And I'm like, dude, me and your dad should not have to be going to all these people for logos or this or that. When we had you and you're such a wonderful artist. I was like, not to say you should always be working for free, but I'm like, when God gives you something, it's for you to kind of give it forward. And it's also for you to make money with. So I'm like, so even if you're good, and that's what I was saying about kind of like China, I was it's up to her. And if she has a personal thing of what she feels like God was telling her to do, then of course do that. But it's kind of like he requires you, because even in the Bible he even says, like you said, share your talents. He gave you these things, and the world needs them. He gave them to you for a reason. So it's kind of like a slap in the, to me it's like a slap in the face. If I'm good at something and I don't give it back, whether I'm pursuing it in my career or giving it as the volunteer services, it's like God is like, why did I give you something to waste? I didn't give you that to sit on it.
I get that, because my mom tells me all the time, because when I was in high school I was in theater, and when I went to school I tried to stay in theater, but I fell off. So every now and then she'll come to me like, I just don't know why you just won't get into the theater stuff. You can act. And I'm like,
do it, Taren.
No. It's not the same anymore. It's not a passion. I mean, this is my passion.
Right.
But this is still kind of the same as this is.
Yeah, but acting is just totally different. So I mean, it is what it is. We'll see where I go.
Right.
But we're gonna go into another song break. So y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned. It is 11:29. You're listening to IBNX Radio, ATL, Next 100, Next Now Weekends. We lit.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B. ATL's Next 100.
Close hide open. You fix the things I've broken. You make my old feel new. You make my doubt believe in you. You make my silent voice speak. You make my broken heart beat. You make my blind eyes see that you are all I need in loving you. Loving you means no fear. And you can't ignore all the feelings you can't hide. And loving you means no fear. Yeah, yeah. Loving you means no fear. You make my clothes hide open. You fix the things I've broken. You make my old feel new. You make my doubt believe in you. You make my silent voice speak. You make my broken heart beat. You make my blind eyes see that you are all I need in loving you. Loving you means no fear. 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 You can't guard your heart from the love that's trapped inside. And you can't ignore all the feelings you can't hide. And loving you means no fear. 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 You can't guard your heart from the love that's trapped inside. And you can't ignore all the feelings you can't hide. And loving you means no fear. Loving you means no fear.
1 John 4:18 says there's no fear in love, and perfect love casts out all fear. Most people have the misconception that the word perfect means flawless, but it's really referring to maturity. When we learn to love at a high level of maturity, we'll reap the full benefits of love. Sadly, many mistake real love for lust and infatuation, but those are usually just emotions that last based on how you feel. But real love goes beyond feelings. Real love is a decision. It means I've decided to love you no matter what.
Hey, welcome back. That was Mickey Miller. Shout out to Mickey Miller and featuring YPJ.
Yeah, I like that.
They're from my hometown, actually. That's my pastor, and that's his sister. So she's from my hometown, but she's been all over the world with her music. So
like that.
Okay, so I like the message that was at the end.
Yeah, shout out to them. They doing their thing. Represent South Bend. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna talk about it, y'all. So today's topic, it kind of goes kind of like what Miss Caprice was talking about earlier, and it's about this waiting on to have sex until you're married.
Okay.
You know, it seems like less and less people are doing that, and I got to keep it real. I didn't wait, so it's not like I'm not out. My kids were in my wedding, so
I was in my mom and daddy wedding. I was the flower girl. Hello,
okay,
me.
my kids were flower girls.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And you know, in my research, I found that about 3% of couples are still, you know, waiting, that's a high number to me because I didn't even think 3% was waiting.
Right.
I was surprised for them 3% out there that's waiting. They must be Amish or something. I don't know.
You know what?
Stop it.
I was so finna say that was so inappropriate.
Right.
Oh my God, it was so inappropriate.
All right, goody. Why are you doing this?
You should, guys, wait if you can. But anyway, I looked at some articles and they were saying, you know, they listed some good reasons to wait on Odyssey Online. And one was like, waiting helps you establish a stronger mental and emotional foundation for a romantic relationship, which I can kind of see. I guess if you're not focused on the physical, then you're focused on more of getting to know each other and being stronger in other aspects if you don't have those physical good distractions. Another one was sex should be the culmination of a relationship, not the foundation. That can be. I see some people who it's kind of like a physical thing, and they go in strong, and then eventually, pleasure can only take you so far if you haven't built it on anything else other than sex. Another one is waiting helps build self-control as individuals then together. And that's kind of like when you talking about Erica Campbell last week, when she was talking about sewing up hoe seeds.
Right,
we were talking about it. So it's kind of like, touching on what she was saying, like, get that self-control. Yeah. Get some self-control, because then if you don't have it before you get into a committed relationship, it's going to be kind of hard once you're in it to build it if you ain't have it before you went in it. Let's see. Waiting makes you less likely to question the intentions of your partner. I have heard that from people, like, everything's going good, but then once they start having sex and you start getting paranoid and you're like, well, is he cheating on me, or is he blah, 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 blah. Right. I guess for some reason they say you should start to question those intentions. I think they call it like the fantasy relationship. It's like when you start sleeping with each other and you haven't really built any substance. They were saying that you kind of get this fantasy of a person, and because you don't have substance, so you're more into the relationship, I guess, the ideal of it, than the actual what this relationship is. So I guess that was their intent behind that message. They say waiting would make your wedding night and marriage more meaningful. I don't know, guys.
I don't know.
I guess we gotta ask Sierra and Russell, because I don't know. But I guess it'll make it more meaningful. But I don't know, my wedding night, literally, I remember we were knocked out. Like, my wedding night, we were so tired. When I got married, we decided it was a family reunion that weekend, and it was like a Wednesday, and the family reunion was a Saturday, and we was like, let's just go ahead and do it since the whole family's gonna be in town, because it's so hard to get everybody. So we had to plan a wedding in 3 days. So we were literally exhausted by our wedding night, and everybody was taking pictures with us, like selfies with us, like on the couch, because we was knocked out. Like,
oh wow,
we were so tired.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I'm planning my own wedding.
We were so
I don't want
tired.
nobody else to do it. I know what I want, so I'll do it.
I planned it too, and I was glad I did it in 3 days, because it was enough drama in the 3 days. So I was really glad that there was no flower girls or anything like that, just other than my kids. So I was glad, and we saved some money because everybody was bringing food already anyway. So that was good.
We love to see it.
And then I said you would be much less likely to take physical intimacy for granted. I guess if you wait, I guess you appreciate physical intimacy more if you wait. I don't know. I mean, because I guess eventually, if you did wait at what came after 7 years, you can start taking it for granted. I don't know. But, like I told y'all yesterday, my love language is not physical touch. So I probably take physical intimacy for granted anyway, because that's just not,
Right.
When I'm there, but,
Don't touch me.
I can touch you and be done with you, Yeah, I touch you and then be done with you for the rest of the day. Like,
don't touch me.
And then they say another one is good sex before marriage does not equate to good sex after marriage. And I think a lot of people, when people get married, you often hear men say anyway, that, oh, the sex goes all downhill. Like, once you get married, just know that sex life is over. And it's like, duh. Not all the way duh, but
I'm so quiet because I'm trying to
practice all these,
break down everything.
No, it's just
saying.
like once you start having kids and stuff, it's not the same. So if you're already having sex and you're trying to compare your sex life to what it was before you got married and before you got all them kids and before like all the things of life start happening, it's not the same, because it's like, I have 4 kids and 2 toddlers. Like, I got a real quick like nap time break. Like, you got to be like, if they go into bed at 12, they gonna be back up by 2 o'clock. You got this time frame to this is what it is. That or else these kids are like everywhere, so it is different. And I was watching Kevin Hart's special yesterday, and he was like, him and his wife are starting to get like real honest with each other, because he said he's 41 now. He said his wife came up and was like, you know what, your sex game ain't nothing no more. Like, you whack. And Kevin Hart was like, it happens. He was like, he wouldn't even care.
I mean, but life happens.
That's what he was like.
Yeah, life happens.
He was like, yeah, he's comfortable with it. That's what it is. He was like, you gonna get this 41-year-old. That's what you gonna get. And,
I'm weak.
And we've been, like I said, we've been together since I was 15. So it is, if you looking for me to be 20, honey, I am not 20 no more. These knees pop.
I'm weak.
But it's the truth.
I mean, well, y'all know, I'm not married. I've always heard that married, after you marry, it go up.
It do for a minute, like it does for.
See, I'm hearing different things now.
I get that. I was just gonna say what the honeymoon phase, and you go through the honeymoon phase. We're like, we married, we won, we a couple. Like, we in this.
It's really like excitement, adrenaline. I think.
What you know?
I mean, I'm just assuming.
He just telling
I'm like, sir, you married?
Basically.
Hello. Whoa. Okay. What we know? What we got?
What we got? Because you know it's engagement season.
Look, she looking like, okay.
I mean, I can just flip this over.
Don't. Take it out. But I don't. You know what? I don't know because I got married in the hospital.
Okay.
The day before I had my baby.
Okay.
So, because what happened was, hey, in my head,
so
like, because I looked at it like this. I was like, I'm gonna do one thing right. So I had my daughter out of wedlock, and I was like, I don't want to have any more kids out of wedlock.
I get it.
So before I push this baby out, let me be married. Yeah. So that's what we did. Like, I went in the hospital. They induced me on a Monday. Aww. We got married. The pastor came to the room.
Aww.
And then the nurse snuck me cake. They had a piece of cake, so the nurse snuck me a piece of cake. My doctor came in and was like, "Oh, Miss Black, you met?" Yes. And then I had my baby the very next day.
Yeah.
So there was no honeymoon phase because, baby, it was a whole, what you gotta wait them 6 weeks. And then I had complications and all of that stuff afterwards anyway, so it was probably like,
just because you waiting, ain't there's other stuff you can do. It's ways of,
yeah, it was not.
We're not getting into this on a Sunday.
Not on a Sunday.
But
let's not get too deep.
But I get what you're saying because we had 2 babies before we were married, and then we had 2 after, and they treat you different. From one, when it's your husband, like they kind of just treat you different. Like I remember, and maybe because I was younger and I had the first 2, but you know, even like filling out the birth certificate paperwork, like there's like, if that's your husband, you don't need their ID.
Right.
If it's not, you like need their ID, and then the
husband I definitely
sign.
saw the difference between
it's
baby
a difference.
1, baby 2. Yeah,
wow.
I definitely saw because, I saw the difference. I will just say
I don't know why, and I don't know if it was just an age thing, but they treated me differently. Like even when the lady came in with the birth certificate, because she was irritating me. Like I just had a baby, and she was like really pushy. Like, well, it's the dad here. He needs to sign it. Blah 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 blah. And like she came in for like 2 days, like the second day right before you get discharged, she was like, well, I'm here to blah blah blah, so I have to get this paperwork done. And I'm like, my husband, like, I mean, he was in and out, but she just kept missing him. I'm like, my husband's not here right now. She was like, oh, well, you're married? And I'm like, oh, why didn't you ask me that in the first place? Like, why did you not start with that? Why did you assume that I wasn't, for one? But she was like, oh, well, he doesn't even need to be here. Just sign his name. Just write his name down so I can take his birthday.
Now, they do that when you're married. I didn't know that. Because first baby, well, child, she got my last name. But, I mean, I was like, ain't no daddy. Like, I got this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Second one, like, he was, like you said, in and out, back and forth to work, and it was like, oh, well, you got married the day before you had him, so you can just go ahead and fill this out. So it is what it is.
Sign his name.
They definitely treat you different when you're married.
They do. It is a difference for some reason, but it shouldn't be, but it is. Yeah. I guess it is what it is. But just, before we go to break, let me say a couple reasons why some people say they waited to marriage, and it surprisingly is not. Most of them weren't because of religious reasons. Okay. Most of them, they just had other reasons. One said, the reason I'm waiting is because I'm personally against birth control. I think it's great and people should be educated and have easier access to it, but I just don't want to use it, And I agree with that. I don't like birth control.
Neither do I.
It messes with your body. It is not natural. Like, I'm not saying anybody shouldn't, because, some things are better than having a baby. Yeah. If you don't want a baby, don't be having a baby. But it is not natural for your body. Like, just, keep track of your fertility. 1, 2, 3, get up.
I hate her.
I'm speechless. I'm shook.
Why do y'all be? I'll just be keeping it.
It be honest. You. It be you.
Like these are honest conversations. Like
that's true.
If you want an honest Sunday conversation, come and get one, because these are really, I think that's the problem with the churches, that we weren't having enough honest conversations.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna keep it real now.
We gotta be honest, and that's what it is. Y'all know what it is. But that was one reason. Let me get one more in here before I get y'all some music. And let's say it was one girl, she said, I grew up knowing I wanted to wait, but there were some guys that I really liked and I wanted them to like me back, so she went ahead and did it. And she said after breakups, it left her in pain. She was very much in pain and broken up when the guys end up leaving her. So she says so much more than it had been in previous breakups. I have since decided that because that next time I have sex, it will be when I'm married, not because of guilt or shame. I'm waiting because I've learned that my heart is valuable and is worth protecting. So
yes,
yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, because it's a valuable thing, and that's just something I got 4 daughters, so I can't I can't tell them anything because I went my own path, but I would like it if they wait, and I don't push it because God says so. Even though God does suggest, because He knows the pain that comes with not waiting. Right. That's why it's not because of rules. Don't do this or don't do that. It's that God wants to protect you from the pain. So I just try to let them know, like, you are worth so much, and don't get so wrapped up into the world because you're worth so much.
Okay, coolie beans.
That's what it is, y'all. So that was, talking about it, and we're gonna get into some music before we take y'all out of here. So listen to this music and don't leave yet. We'll be back and let y'all know our plans for tonight and how y'all can find us next week. Next Now Weekend, Holy Vibes.
Holy.
Holy, holy, holy.
Everybody shine your light. Shine bright so the whole wide world know that we are kingdom. Everyone that I meet, I can give a smile. Smile. And everywhere I see a need, I go the extra mile. Yeah. Everybody's looking for change, but who'll take the lead? Yeah. The change that I wanna see is gonna start with me. Everybody's saying, everyone that I meet, I can give a smile. Smile. Everywhere I see a need, I go the extra mile. Everybody's looking for change. Everybody's looking for change. Who's gonna be the one to take the lead? The change that I wanna see is gonna start with me. Come on, say it. There's a light in me. There's a light in me that was made to shine. It's something we don't have. Yours. Come on. We are king. We are king. Come on, sing it with me. Have authority. God has given us the power, and we can change anything. What we're speaking and what we're thinking is exactly what will be. It's not the business, no, religion, but it's the kingdom. And it's in me. It's in me. And it's in me. It's in me. And it's in me. It's in me. It's in me. God gave me. God gave me. It's in me. It's in me. It's in me. It's in me.
Thank you so much.
I wanna make a difference. Use me to make a difference. I wanna make a everybody say it now. Use me to make a use me to make a come on, you say you can count on me. Use me to make a I wanna you get the glory. You get the glory. Give us the victory. Give us the victory. You get the glory. Give us the
It's your homegirl, Taren Symone.
Latoria G.
And Miss Caprice.
We're here to tell you about our hot new show, Next Now, Weekend Edition.
With segments like Giving You the Business and Woo Child.
Tune in every Saturday and Sundays, 10 to 12 on Atlanta's Next 100.
Right here on IBNX Radio Network.
Our community, our station.
All right, and we are back. It is 11:51, almost to the. Ow!
You good?
I just hurt myself. That's all right. We good. So what y'all got planned for tonight?
But you know what? I'm about to go to the grocery store and prepare for Thanksgiving.
Yay!
So,
yeah.
I'm just going
I gotta go on
shopping.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm going tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
but tonight I'm gonna make some lasagna for dinner.
I don't know. I'm a cook some. I got some squash and zucchini, so that's what. Hey, everybody at home, that's what we in the night.
I'm cooking some oven roasted quarter leg thighs, some mac and cheese, some potato salad, some sweet potato souffle, some collard greens, some green beans, some white rice.
Tonight?
Nah, I'm talking about for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. Greens, beans, tomatoes,
Yeah.
But y'all, I love it. Y'all, this is another great show. Holy Vibes be hitting, baby.
Holy Vibes.
Yes, Holy Vibes be hitting. We are done. We are through. We are out. We have to be safe.
Always.
Look, everybody, like for real. The quarantine, the COVID numbers are going up. Whatever y'all do for Thanksgiving, for this holiday, please be
Wear your mask.
safe.
Be safe.
Wear a mask. Be safe. We want
safe
to
and
see
safe.
y'all when we come back
Yeah.
on Saturday.
We're going to talk about all that good food.
We are, so please make sure to stay tuned. We will be here, next Saturday?
Yep.
10 to 12.
Okay.
Next Now Radio, IBNX. What is it? Yes, I know what it is. Next Now, Weekend Edition.
Y'all got us, y'all. We hungry.
Right, we hungry. Y'all, be safe, be blessed. We out.
Yeah.